Connection error? What are you talking about, connection error? Bro, I just want to stream. There's something wrong? Bro, I just want to stream. Wuthering Waves, I swear to God. We might have to do this tomorrow. What's it look like up on Twitch? Connection error, that's all it's giving me. Bruh. Oh my God, we might have to do this tomorrow. Is it gonna do it again? We'll check to see if it does it again. If it don't do it again, we'll leave it in. If it don't do it again, we'll leave it in. I don't care. Man, I was just trying to send streaks while waiting for this to start. Snapchat beckons my call. Maybe it's too much waifu energy. I don't know. I guess if it happens again, I don't know. I'll probably just restart PlayStation. We'll see what happens. I hope it's fine. Maybe it's just a quick lag spike. I mean, I don't know. Apparently I'm supposed to get storms over the weekend, but yet it's bright and sunny out, so what the hell? I don't know. Anyway, welcome back everybody to the channel. I am Shiriki Chaos, and today we are continuing our little quest in the Colosseum, the Shadow of Glory. So, unintentionally, we met Lupa, started our next quest. We've done our qualifiers, really, which weren't that hard. And I still can't fly in this game. Round 2. No, stop going down. Oh my gosh, that is so horrible. Well, I guess we're at least streaming, so we got there. We keep having visions. We met Fraxidus and Forlova, got through the qualifiers. I guess prelims, not really qualifiers. This is probably the qualifiers, I'm pretty sure. But we got more story. We tried resting, met Forlova. We don't know why Cardathia is fighting Lupa. I'm pretty sure it's because she's going to be the catalyst of the Dark Tide, and we're going to have no choice but to fight her. Hopefully we end up saving her. Well, she's also the next Resonator after Cardathia, so I'm going to assume we're going to be saving her because she comes in like 18 days at time of recording. So I don't know what's happening with that, and all the stuff with Fraxidus and Forlova, plus we gotta save Cardathia. So we're gonna see what happens. And I know yesterday I did promise
be there for everyone.
we would use Cardathia, but
toward our shared future.
The power to split and match matter.
My problem is her stats kind of align almost with everyone else, but only her weapon level is high enough. And I didn't really want the final boss fight to be spoiled for me. So we kind of gave up halfway. So that's kind of where we're at with this. Other than that, after our dream, was it right before we slept and met with Forlova again, is when we basically saw, I guess, her blue-haired form. So that kind of all went down, so talk to Lupa. I guess that's the objective to this so far.
Morning, fellow warrior.
Oh yeah, she is so into us.
You don't exactly look well rested.
If you had the dream we had, yeah,
Forlova may not have told the whole truth, but there's no denying the anomaly here in Septimont. And neither Lupa nor the others here seem to notice. And that fleeting image. Lupa turning into that unfamiliar girl. I need more clues before making any decisions.
Yeah, we're left with more questions and answers.
Just a bad dream. Let's get going. Our next stop is the Colosseum Olympus, right?
You got it. Let's get going.
Let us get going. Enter by taking the elevator. Wasn't that... Oh yeah, this is the hole I went down by accident. Isn't this the elevator? Yeah, this is the elevator. Yeah, I went down this by accident because the elevator was all the way down here. And I wasn't sure, and there was, yet and behold, there was a hole. Definitely gladiator-like. You gotta do it this way. Honestly, I do want to see one thing. If I edit our team... Oh, do I actually have to put her in the team for her to come back? Oh. Well then. Well, that's kind of over there now. Oh, well, not like we use our own team. We just kind of use our rover, and that's basically it. Screw it. We'll get her back in no time. I do want to see with her stats, though. She is kind of OP. Plus, you can also stay in her other form for, like, Evers. The Tatas! That's such a funny name. Oh god, not the cheerleaders.
As expected, the Silvers chose to face us in the semifinals. The news spreads quickly.
Oh, I guess this is the semifinals. Not so much of a tournament.
You knew this was coming.
Of course she did.
Of course. To them, it's a provocation. And to forfeit would be a disgrace. Domina Julia must be here. She wouldn't miss a moment like this.
I know that's probably her name, but like, just the way she says it, she makes it sound like she's a sub to her dominatrix.
She's shrewd and exceptionally capable, but arrogant to the core. She's convinced that she's always right.
So what you're saying is she's a bitch.
She doesn't believe in talking things through, thinks it's for the weak. So we'll show her we don't need rigged matches to win. We'll win with pure strength.
So hit him with Ichigo's move, screw everything in this direction? Why not? Who are you? Wait, isn't she, what's her name? Mia? Not Mia, something. Is it Mia? I forget. They just said something about her yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is Augusta.
And I stand before you once more.
Yeah, her.
Not as a gladiator, but as a witness to the start of this grand event. You all know well that gladiatorial combat is the lifeblood of our ancient and mighty city. Seize power and fight for victory. Once, we fought to survive on the seas. That same instinct courses through our veins today. The instinct to face fate head on and defy it.
Okay, low-key, she's a baddie. She is a baddie.
Remember, those who cling to glory without the strength to defend it will see it slip through their fingers.
How tough is she? Can she be a resonator? Can she be obtainable?
warriors. By the eternal sun, may your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit. I look forward to the rise of new heroes in this Aegon. Let the Aegon begin.
Come, my fellow warrior. Victory is ours for the taking.
Take and achieve victory. Win the semifinals. Whack. Aw. Start the fight.
Are you ready for the gladiators, Aegon?
Couldn't be more ready. I need a moment. Honestly, I don't know why. This area, ever since yesterday when we started this, has been giving me the vibes of King of Fighters. I don't know why. It just has.
Happy hunting, gladiators.
Alright, let's go. It's now or never. Oh yeah, I forgot. We called our team name the game name. Let's go. Drop the ult, drop the ult. Yeah, we are. Companion? Why is she just called Companion and not Lupa? Lupa dupa doopity dong. Alright, I'll be your opponent, I suppose. Holy hell, Lupa! What are you summoning? Honestly, this is fun. I'm pretty sure, didn't they add an event with this in here? I can't wait to try it out.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Honestly, I kind of want more of this. This is pretty fun. Little tournament style S like this. I mean, for me, it's mixed as the King of Fighters and the World Martial Arts Tournament. That's literally what it is. And also, actually fighting alongside your Echoes, that also takes this game to a whole other level.
The wicked will face judgment. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Oh, did we get health bar? We did. What? What's wrong with it?
This frequency, it's like the dark tide in the inverted tower. Thanks, my fellow warrior. Can't win, so you play dirty in the arena, huh? You make me sick!
Damn, you go, girl. Get him, baby girl. Look at our baby girl go. How can I say that? It's black screen. Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Esteemed Ephor, I must bring a grave matter to your attention.
How high is she up
In
there?
this very
Oh, she's like halfway.
The Silvers stooped to underhanded tactics.
Yep.
Speak plainly, gladiator.
This spear, it was a gift from Domina Julia, head of House Silver when I first joined the family. Back then, I trusted the Silvers completely, never once doubting their intentions. That is, until I chose to leave them, not long ago. Now in today's arena, this spear spiraled out of control, nearly stabbing my own teammate.
Well, if we know anything about gacha games, as long as we're stabbed through the chest, we'll be okay. And come back with new power.
Of course. And your proof? Honorable F4, I guarantee this spear will withstand any scrutiny. Looper, you owe your fame and fortune to our patronage. Yet, you turned your back on us when we needed you the most. Allow me to remind everyone, House Silver does not cower, nor fear defeat. In past Aegons, we have constantly led in victories. Even if we lose today, we will not be expelled from Septimont. So tell me, Looper, who is truly desperate to destroy whom? A lone gladiator cut off from her family? Or a house as powerful as mine?
I don't know. How did Game of Thrones end? I can't use that reference. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Well, shoot. But we can tear down your kingdom.
Enough of this disgrace.
Oh, she didn't even say...
your performance,
Never mind.
Jester.
Wait, she's not the one we were seeing either. It's her, isn't she Mia? Damn, alright. Alright, baby girl. Ooh, holy crap, that was so elegant and beautiful. And she demands grace. Who is she? That was quite the entrance.
That's Yuno, the priestess of Septimont.
Yuno.
She rarely leaves the temple and only shows up accompanying F4 Augusta.
Damn.
The heroic spirits of the moon and stars have long seen through it. These hollow lies taint Septimont's sacred arena.
Wuthering Waves, what's up with your servers right now? Specifically America, what's up with this? Wuthering Waves, what's going on? Maybe it's the internet, I don't know. Oh, brother. Oh, boy. Connection error. Am I in a bad American server right now? I'm on North America server, so I don't know. Man, we haven't even been going long, bruh. I want to say I want to power through this, but oh, of course, as soon as I start talking crap.
Guilty.
I like her.
Augusta, banish the Silvers from Septimont.
Damn. All right, I like her. I like her a lot.
The priestess can foretell fate and has the power to make final calls here. Most people trust her judgment.
Priestess. Okay.
Yuno is a bit extreme in our line of priestesses. Not everyone agrees with her behavior, despite her capabilities.
Why? 'Cause she's a bit of a bratty type? Honestly, who doesn't like the little bratty type? Somebody got caught.
Guilty. The temple has spoken.
Somebody got caught. Her purple eyes with blue hair really goes well together.
Unbelievable, despicable stuff. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they're guilty.
Bro just has a thumb down. Bro's just doing the Batista thumbs down. Leaving evolution.
You know the weight of your actions.
Why does she look like a more fierce Zani? If Zani was more of a gladiator than a business worker. Oh damn, they work fast. Holy shit. Holy hell, they work
I
fast.
know your family once stood as the cornerstone of this city. Its pioneers, its founders, its protectors. For centuries, the Silvers fought bravely in the hunting grounds, defending Septimont from tacit discards. But today, you dishonor their legacy. Do not disgrace them further, Julia. Leave Septimont. Do not ever return.
And she leaves just like that. What
As
elegant
you
beauty.
command, F4.
What elegant beauty. Is Augusta and Iono gonna be playable later?
Your performance just now. That wasn't a complete disaster. At least you show more promise than those idiots retreating to cling to their meager points. An outlander. Fight well, both of you.
Okay, okay. Why does she have the prim and proper schoolgirl look from like a slice of life
Do
anime?
not disappoint me or Augusta in tomorrow's final.
Or what? You're gonna fight us in their stead? Imagine if we actually said it that way and they did.
It seems there's still some time before the other semi-final concludes. Let's head to the lounge for a break.
Go to the lounge. Interesting. Well, that was some development. I still can't fly in this game. Flying is inverted, and I can't do it, because every time I basically do the opposite, of course. It's you. You seem eager.
Let me cut to the chase. The Silvers are finished.
Yeah, what, you didn't see all that just now?
F4 Augusta's swift decision sealed their fate. But don't tell me you had no part in this.
Well, she didn't really.
Who's to say? How could I predict Domina Julia would tamper with my spear?
Regardless, House Silver has been banished. Even if they deceived you first, you still left their team without a word and violated your contract. You can't deny that.
Ah, it's fine, it's fine.
Skip to the end, Cartor. You're not here to catch up or spread gossip.
Straight to the point.
Fine then. I handled the Silver's sponsorship of the Bow of Legions, and I can ensure the damage to your career is minimal. In return, I'll be your event manager for the next year.
Deal. But we'll need new terms. I trust you'll draw up a contract that satisfies me, Cartor.
He loves her. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Always ready to squeeze an opportunity, aren't you, Lupa?
See, they know each other inside out. He loves her.
The Silvers lit the spark, but you turned a blind eye to what was happening. Don't fool yourself, Carter. You're complicit in this too.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Wait! You didn't come to me just for money, did you?
F4 Augusta, the fiercest hunter in the grounds, our queen. If there's a storm brewing in Septimont, I intend to find the right place to take shelter.
Finally some peace. What a day.
We had one match, girl. I mean, I suppose in real time it probably took longer. Mention F4 Augusta's judgment, Priestess Ayuno's power. Let's do both.
F4 Augusta had a humble origin. Her path to power was paved in blood. Decades ago, corruption ran rampant in Septimont, far worse than it is now. Two F4s met untimely ends back then. The great Aegon carries immense weight for the city, and I guess that's why she chose this moment to act.
Talk about something else. Mention Priestess Ayuno's power.
The priestess of Septimont has the authority to make final judgments. Yuno, in particular, is one of Ephor Augusta's staunchest allies. Most prophets spend their days in the temple, observing fate's flow and tending to the eternal flames.
Do we get to go to the temple? I want to go to the temple.
But Yuno's different. She prefers to spend her time in the hunting grounds, bow in hand, patrolling with the other fighters.
Bo! Ooh.
Born during an eclipse, she's the most gifted among her line. Impressive, isn't it?
At least we made it to the final. Who are we facing in the final?
That's right. I owe you for helping me escape Julia's tricks.
Are we facing a rando team in the finals, or what? If anything, I thought we were going to face House Silva in the final, and the semi-final, as like a dummy Wambo back-to-back match.
Fleeting frequency. It was similar to the Threnodians. Could it really be linked to the dark tide Lupa will bring forth in Septimont, as Frolova said?
Lupa,
Can I see your spear?
here you are.
One spear for you. What if Rover just chucks it into the air? Like no tomorrow, just yeet.
I can't feel that abnormal frequency anymore.
Probably only when we're battling.
Lupa, does Domina Julia believe in the Sentinel?
Well, if anything, she despises the acolytes in Raguna. Her obsession with titles is for the glory that comes with them. She prides herself on being the perfect Septimontian. It's highly unlikely she'd believe in the Sentinel.
I see.
Sorry. Lend me your shoulder for a moment. I'm a bit tired.
Aw, of course, baby girl. Look at her, she's so cute.
Go ahead.
I almost forgot she has a tail. Honestly, moments like these are what makes a game.
Oh, wow. That's settled. Looks like the other two teams have wrapped up their match. The semi-finals are over. Finally, we can leave and get some rest.
Says the one who just got some rest. Oh, I was wrong! That's where her tacit mark is? On her side?
Contender Lupa!
It wasn't her eyes?
Congratulations on reaching the final! Oh, and your performance earlier was truly impressive.
I'm pretty sure sometime in the future, one Resonator has to have a tacit mark in her eyes.
Lupa, did you notice any signs of match fixing involving House Silver before? About that?
I told you not long ago, the Bow of Legions has been exploiting their gladiators. But no one dared to speak up.
If you win the final, oh, you'll have the whole of Solace raising their drinks to your name.
All right, everyone. I'll chat with you later. But first, let's give my fellow warrior a moment to breathe, okay?
Calm down, minions.
She's new to Septimont. I'm sure none of you want to get carried away and leave a bad impression on an outlander.
Go. Find somewhere quiet to rest. I'll meet up with you once I've dealt with all this.
Aww. Come with us, damn it. If only we knew how to use instant transmission, we could be out of here in an instant. Leave by taking the elevator. Oh yeah, that's just right over here then, isn't it? Whee! I still do a bad job at flying. I don't know why, I'm just so fixated on taking the elevator. But who wants to climb all these walls or fast travel back? Also, it's not every day in a gacha game you get to basically take the elevator like a gladiator. Maybe in their next survey thing I should ask for optional objectives to give you something. Let me guess, are we just going back to our room? Ponder on the situation. If we're gonna do that, I'm gonna go here first and heal Cardathia at least. Okay, what is this over here that Did I track this by mistake? I probably tracked this by mistake, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There we go, now she's playable again. What is... okay. I am finding more and more barriers. That's quite weird. I'm finding more invisible barriers day by day. Either that or it's just a hitbox detection of the barriers.
Lupa. It was the Threnodian and Dark Tide's frequencies I sensed in her weapon. If only for a brief moment.
Oh right, she did give us that book.
She thought it was just the Silva's dirty trick and didn't notice its connection with the Threnodian. Verlova said her associate can weave fate and stories. If that's true, it means his forte can influence how things play out.
That would be Cristoforo, wouldn't it?
But it's unlikely he can freely bend the fabric of reality. The Fraxidus would have overrun Solaris long ago if he could. Either Septimont exists outside reality, or his ability has limits. If this isn't the real world, I could take more drastic actions. But if it is, killing Lupa would be an act I could never take back. The best approach is to stick to my original plan. Wait for Arsenosa to appear in the final. That's my lead to Cardathia.
We gotta save our baby girl. Save our blessed maiden.
I sensed Cardathia's frequency on Lupa too. If she's here, she's making moves. Just like I am.
I mean, I still have a theory. Either she's yet to be a catalyst, or the Lupa that's with Cardathia is the real Lupa, and this is only a vessel stolen.
In the meantime, I need to figure out that Overseer's limits. The longer this lasts, the more anomalies are bound to show.
I mean, she did say this would last a total of 3 days.
Boss,
So...
why the long face, huh?
You're back again.
Something getting you down?
Buling, why are you here?
I'm here for sightseeing. How could I miss the Great Aegon? It's Septimon's signature event.
You have to be an unlockable resonator sooner or later. You're probably a 4-star, aren't you? Who knows? Oh, your tacit marks on your neck. Does he know of this book? I seen that look. Is that supposed to be a selfie?
Oh, you are the one to break the deadlock. You've noticed it, haven't you, boss? Septimont is caught in some anomaly.
Is this like the time loop we're dealing
How
with
much
on
do you know about
Amphorius?
it? This is our second time meeting, Buling. That can't be a coincidence.
I can feel it, but I don't know where it's coming from. Every time I get close, it slips away like smoke. But now, I'm sure of it. If I want out of this mess, I need to borrow some of your muscle.
Why'd you say it like that, bruv?
Oyo. But Taoists have their rules. Can't say too much. But helping you helps me. A little nudge is no big deal, right?
I won't say anything if you don't.
Here, take this. A little something from me to you. A good start for us. Anyway, it's on me. No charge.
Well, I know one thing. We can at least trust bullying.
Seeing isn't believing, but truth exists in the mirror of the world. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Is there a mirror world to Septimont?
What do you think? The final's nearly here. Will contender Mia claim the title? She's done well so far, but her track record has been shaky.
Oh, so we are fighting Mia. That was her name.
She'd better not slip up now. I've bet a fortune in the underground pits. If she loses, that John fellow promised she'd win no matter what.
That John fellow.
John? Mia's manager. Listen, she's got all sorts of talk round her, and the odds are crazy. But past champions have always been the noble bloods, haven't they? Not to mention, she's originally from Raguna.
Buling. She's gone again.
She loves pulling the Batman trick.
A gladiator named Mia. She disappeared years ago during a Great Aegon. Frolova said the story only lasts for 3 days and ends during the final. The Great Aegon is at the heart of the story after all. The bell on this mirror is jingling. The closer I move in that direction, the louder it gets. I'd better check it out.
Is this going to lead us to a Somme Noir? Off we go.
The beasts beneath.
Locate the ringing sound. That's not as far as I thought it would be. Unusual figures.
John, how many more times must we go through this? I know you can't bear to lose your golden goose, but Mia's completely lost it. That woman's crossed the line.
Easy, easy. Haven't I already compensated you? Just bear with her a little longer. She's not losing it every time she steps into the arena, is she? She's just been under a lot of pressure.
She's not the only one under pressure. They're planning to bring Kerasaurs into the final. Do you realize how much money is at stake? Tell me, how can I trust a fighter like her to win the final?
I know Mia's unraveling, the hallucinations, the hysteria. It's been a lot.
Did you know she cries in the lounge? Can you believe it? A gladiator in the lounge crying. She can't even connect with the audience, including her fans. What use is being a great fighter if you can't hold the crowd?
We have no choice. The people of Septimont want to see her fight. If we take her out, the complaints will bury us. The star from Raguna, the champion of Septimont. That headline alone prints money.
Y'all are worried more about money than actual competition. Locate the ringing sound further. More deception.
That gladiator girl, Mia, was it? I hear she's got quite the following.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone loves her, as long as she's winning.
Before the great Aegon, I remember her performance was abysmal. Hysteria, they said, utterly unhinged. For someone with her fighting skills, it's shocking how far she fell. Her value plummeted to rock bottom. I thought she'd be done after that, but then that John dragged her out of the mud.
Oh yes, it's tragic, really. Poor Mia. John will wring every last credit out of her. How pitiful.
My dear Lucius, you've surely heard about the underground pits by now, yes?
Oh? What are you thinking?
The commoners who bear grudges against the Senate, the vultures circling for profit. Rage simmers within them, a keg waiting to ignite.
They're eager for chaos, bloodshed, and sacrifice. If we simply provide the spark,
we'll make a fortune while eliminating untoward risks.
Delightful. Nothing like a bit of spectacle and strife to pass the time, is there?
Interesting. So they're taking Mia for granted and basically just using her. I do feel like part of these missions are similar to Assassin's Creed, though.
relax, Mia. You can do this. Hold on. It's all right. I'll be fine. It hasn't been all bad. I've met people who've supported me. They've cheered me on since I first stepped into the arena. But I know my limits. No matter how much I push myself, this is as far as I'll go. I love this. Gladiating. Just stepping into the arena makes me feel happy. But here, I can't treat it like a hobby. And I want to be seen. To hear them cheer for me. Their laughter, their cheers. Oh, I want to win. I want to win so bad.
Man, I'm rooting for her now.
And I need the money.
Is something wrong? Is she sick? For someone else?
Oh, divinity above. I hope I won't let anyone down. Oh, I need to be better. Much better.
Man, I'm rooting for her now, even though we're gonna face her. Man, even if we do win, we don't need the money. Can we just give her the money? Man, even I'm sad. Where is she? Let's go help her right now. How can y'all do this? Let's go see her right now.
Warrior!
For an instant, I felt it. The Threnodian's frequency again.
Is the Threnodian's frequency actually in Mia?
Whew. I've finished talking with them. Let's go back. Oh, almost forgot. This is for you.
Isn't that her drink she sponsors?
The Harpour I wanted you to try before. Chilled is the best way to have it.
As with any drink.
You need to rest before continuing this investigation. Your strength is spent.
Thank you for your help these past few days.
We're both from Renacita. I'm here by the Sentinel's will. This is simply my duty, for I was once blessed by the Sentinel. The blessings and freedoms they grant, I wish to share them with everyone across these islands.
The tidal blight is spreading faster. I'm afraid.
It's okay. Do not let it break you. One thing is certain. This anomaly stems from a specific power. Some facilities and records have been rewound nearly 2 decades back. We just need to find out why and who's responsible. The clock is ticking, but we still have a chance.
The mastermind behind this will be tricky to deal with.
Don't worry. I'll handle it. Compared to the darkness that once whispered in my ears,
No!
a tangible enemy is easier to face.
Bruh. This connection error is giving me... Oh my god. Okay, it didn't last that long. There must be like some lag spikes in my area or something. I don't know. As soon as I say it.
Besides, the Righteous One will notice this anomaly when she arrives. Our moves so far will guide her forward.
Ugh, shit. I'm sorry for this connection error. As long as the game don't crash, and crash the stream along with it. Go away, connection error. Go away. Oh my god. I'll be honest, I feel like Virgil right now every time Dante says jackpot in his presence. Don't you dare say it.
You really trust her, don't you?
Yes, very much. We correct each other's mistakes and walk the path of salvation together. Trust in yourself too. One day, you will reclaim your name. As for those vile intentions lurking in the dark tide, we'll cut them off together. Now, shall we continue the investigation? Are you ready?
Absolutely.
We better be saving her by the end of this. Look out! No, no. Ooh.
This is so exhausting. Dealing with these headaches takes more energy than fighting in the arena. What is it? You're radiating worry. If it's about tomorrow's final, maybe you should relax a bit.
Can we give her head pats?
Lupa, can you tell me more about Mia?
Sure, but why the sudden interest?
Just curious. I overheard some people talking about her earlier.
Well, contender Mia. I first heard about her from Domina Julia. Julia didn't like her. Probably because they once competed in the same Aegon. Mia disappeared after claiming the title, leaving that Aegon without an official champion. An ignorant fool. That's how Julia described her. Back then, I'd just been purchased by the Silvers, and I got curious about the story. Turns out, Mia spent almost all her time out of the arena training. Beyond the barest of needs, she devoted herself to honing her craft. That kind of dedication wasn't well regarded in Septimont back then. Rumor has it she got caught in dirty match fixing, cracked under the pressure, and ran.
Damn, poor Mia.
Everyone has their breaking point. If she ran because of it, I don't blame her.
She should have cut everyone down in sight. What about you? Are you not tired, but you seem to enjoy gladiating?
Well, maybe I just handle these things better. Or maybe I just don't care about people's expectations.
True, true.
I'm not above the commercial events. It's how I made a name for myself, built my worth. As long as I'm in the arena, I'm happy. Applause comes and goes, but the things that matter, facilities, resources, opportunities, they don't come cheap. Septimont has its shadows, but some things still have to get done. I don't mind being used as long as whoever I work with knows where the line is. I know it's easy to turn a blind eye to the dirty games, but that's just handing Septimont over to the vultures. The Silvers played dirty in the arena I hold dear. They trampled over a line that should never be crossed. So, we're done.
So, if we're here at present time, does that also mean Cardathia and...
Look at it. How beautiful.
And also Lupa, who is also Mia? Also being controlled by the Threnodian 20 years in the past, then? How have we not tried this yet?
To the great city of Septimont.
Chug, chug, chug. Oh, we don't even get to see it.
Today's the final. Let's go.
New scenes arise. Doomsday. Oh no. What is this? Bitter fruits. Oh, okay. Mia's haunted by maddening voices that whisper constantly. Man, I wish her all the best. I really hope we save her. Enter by taking the elevator. Hell yes, say no more, fam. Say no more.
Not to brag, but I doubt that was just one blow.
So it's gonna be who? Mia and I guess a rando NPC? I mean, she's an NPC too, but I guess we'll find out.
Warrior, look over there. That's Arsenosa.
Oh, Arsenosa's actually here? Okay, okay. Okay.
So that's the guardian echo of Septimont.
Damn.
There's something different about this Arsenosa compared to the one I saw confronting Cardathia.
Dude's a straight
Hold
badass.
on. I forgot to tell you something yesterday about Mia. Decades ago, during the Great Aegon, Mia disappeared on her way to receive the award. But before that, she did claim the title of the Bloody Aegon and even received Arsenos' blessing.
The Bloody Aegon?
The current 2-on-2 matchup was only introduced thanks to Augusta and her predecessor. Before that, the matches were far more brutal. Gladiators were thrown into a chaotic free-for-all. To hype up the event, the organizers would unleash hordes of tacit discords into the arena. The last gladiator standing was crowned the victor.
Oh, so it was like that.
At least, changes have been made since then. Refined by flames and tempests, all that endures eventually becomes part of Septimon's legacy.
The day of the final is here. Arsinosa watches, and her significance is known to every Septimontian. It is etched in chronicles and sung in legends. If you seek the glory of Arsinosa's blessing, then fight with everything you have. Show me if any of you four possess the strength to earn the Guardian's recognition.
I have a feeling we're gonna eventually fight him, aren't we? We're gonna have to fight Arsinosa, aren't we?
Listen, my fellow warrior. Those cheers are for us. They wait for us to give them a fight to remember. Are you ready to win this with me?
Let's do it. Absolutely.
Wonderful. Now, it's hunting time, my fellow warrior.
Hunting time, I like it. Are we not actually fighting Mia? Well, the Karasaurs are here, like they said. Huh. Oh! Holy crap, holy crap. Huh. I'm a bit surprised Mia isn't here. Unless she's gonna randomly show up. I don't know though. Oh my god, we're low on health. We're low on health. Look out, look out! Ooh! Damn, this Karasaur is no joke. Holy crap. Oh my god, oh my god. Bring down the sword. Ooh! We are going a bit underleveled here. Why is this dude so strong? Okay, backing off a little bit, let's just get health. Gotta watch our health, watch our health. Oh boy, holy hell. Okay, so it's fixed. Okay. Not fixed in that sense, but the fight. Rain?
Carthia's frequency is getting stronger.
What? No, why are you having me do this part? Oh my god, we're on low health, bro. Why are you letting me do this on such low health? Okay, I don't know how we're getting health back, but thank you. Oh, Cardicea. Damn, this Karasaur is getting on me. Holy crap. Chill, bro. Chill.
She has already given us salvation. And now, though we stand apart, we still fight together.
Oh, that's Fleur-de-Lis, her form. She's in Fleur-de-Lis form, isn't she? Chill, dog. Chill. Chill, my guy. We are at... Oh. I wonder if the game saved me there. We were at 1 HP. Oh, she's fighting. She's fighting the Echo. She's doing the spiritual pressure thing from Bleach. Oh my god. And her thing, and her theme song, symphonic in the background? That is so majestic. I am internally screaming right now.
Shadows must be fled.
Oh! Yo, we actually gotta try her out. I don't care, Lioness of Glory, other stuff. Bro, just let me try her out. Holy crap. Is this her ult? This doesn't take us back, does it? Damn! Screw everything in this direction! Bro! That's basically the more... Oh my god, that was amazing.
The trial is repent. For silence beckons.
Oh, the transition in her voice? Oh, that's so amazing. That is amazing. I'm so happy we got Cardicea. Oh, she is a badass, for sure, for sure. Does she just hover everywhere? Ow. Oh no, oh no. We are losing health, bro. We are losing health. Alright, we're gonna drop the Getsuga. I know that's probably not what it's called, but holy crap. Damn, what a badass. Cardicea is just amazing. Okay, so we can... Oh, okay, so that's how you use her. Different form, different form. Oh, we can freely switch? Okay, if your toughness could just break for a moment. We also could probably just learn to dodge a bit more.
True form revealed at last. Atonement.
Okay, we gotta do some final damage. I was really hoping to get her second ultimate off. Her ultimate is so pretty and badass. That is like everything what you want in an ultimate. This is everything of what you want in an ultimate. Holy crap.
Repent. For silence beckons.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a Cardicea main for a long while. Honestly, you might as well just say that's her version of a judgment cut.
Windstorm. Sweep all the way.
Okay. That is amazing. Go, Cardistia, go! Are we going to use her move too? I mean, we resonate together. There's no way we shouldn't. That's so badass. The mirror imaging. Holy shit!
I'll be waiting for you at the end of the story.
That was amazing. Oh my god. That was amazing. Oh, I am speechless. I am speechless. I'm speechless. That was straight out of a shonen power-up moment. Oh my god. Bro, that was straight out of a shonen anime moment. You can't tell me otherwise.
What's wrong? You seem like you're somewhere else. Lupa, how did we win? We defeated our opponents?
I see. The bloody Aegon I experienced definitely wasn't a dream. It was like the real world overlapped with the anomalous one. I kept seeing Lupa and Mia overlap with each other as well.
Yeah, why were they overlapping? That's what I want to know. They've been overlapping ever since we met them.
Brilliant performance, warriors!
I hope you're nice.
Remember, this is more than just a title. It is a testament to your own strength and wisdom in overcoming your opponents. You've earned the right to claim it.
Sweet. We get a little badge. Let's go. So shiny. Oh, they just break it in half for you and your teammate? Ooh. That's pretty cool.
This medal once belonged to a single champion. The last survivor standing in the ring.
Her eyes are so pretty.
But I divided it into two. To remind you that just as we fight alongside echoes, the glory of Septimont is upheld by heroes who support one another to remain steadfast. Fighting alone is commendable. However, true strength lies in protecting those beside you. The high tide draws near. I want all warriors heading to the hunting grounds to remember this.
Of course, connection error. You can't see it, but I'm giving the connection error the finger. Bro, we're getting in the touchy-feelies here. Go away. It must be just a bad time with the servers or something. I don't know. I'm gonna kick the server's ass. Oh boy. Man, okay, there we go. Hello. Please don't be mad that we helped kick your butt with Cardathia.
That's interesting.
What is?
Augusta, look. Another two have earned Arsenos's blessing.
You've done incredibly well.
As a gladiator, it's a great honor to claim the title with you. Let's savor this moment of glory and joy.
I hope this isn't the end of this. This story quest has been amazing. It is Cristoforo! I knew it. I knew it.
You plotted this tragedy.
He did, he did.
No, madam, I wouldn't take all the credit.
Hmm.
The architects of this tragedy were the Septimontians themselves. A collective murder so entertainingly woven, with blood on every hand. Who's left to point a finger? But I must admit, I'm astonished you would endure all this for strangers and lands you've never set foot on.
I don't need any grand reason to slay a villain like you. The Threnodian once sought to pull the entire Renacita into the Dark Tide, but it failed. And so will you.
Madam, surely you know you alone cannot undo my story.
Oh, she can.
Alone. She will come here and find a way to finish this.
We gotta help our baby girl as soon as
I
possible.
will make your so-called perfect play spiral out of control. Silent, hollow words. The dark tide engulfing the city of glory. All shall be swept away by the winds at the story's end.
Such a badass line. Somehow we gotta get there. Don't say completed. No. Script. Doomsday, Shadow of Glory. Defeats the Guardian Arsenosis fallen form. You fight a battle unseen. You and Cardathia fight side by side in a battle no one sees. That was amazing. I need more of those. Where is she? This better not be the end of the... Is this the end of the quest? Are you kidding me? Is this actually the end of the quest? I need answers. I need answers. No! That's the end of the quest? That's the end of the quest? We're not gonna get there? Where is she? No. I do not accept this. What is it saying it's new? Shadows of the Past. That's something else. I don't know why I'm reading that. We'll do these when I'm utterly bored. No, that's the end of the quest? Are you kidding me? Where is it? Trophies? Journey. Complete Shadow of Glory? That's it? No! No, where is Cardathea? Here she is. That's not what I mean. No. That's not what I mean. I haven't been to Veil of Glory yet, but... That's where this ends, so... Obviously we're going to be in Septimont for a while. But that's it? No! Where's the events? Where are the events? I take it... This is just searching the area and unlocking stuff. Reach the bell tower in the main quest. Flames of Heart. Wait, did that say 18 days? Unlocks in 18 days? Pillars of Fire. Flames of Heart, is that the next main quest? Oops. No, I need answers. Where is Flames of Heart? Unless, do we have to wait? Exploration. No! I mean, I guess we can do some of these. What is down here? If this is making anyone dizzy, I am sorry. Oh, this is like the last one we had for the anniversary patch. That's it? No! I was hoping we were gonna find where Cardathea was. So that's all we get? Watch films, all out towards the peaks of prestige. I guess we can check this out. Where does this take us? Oh, it's gonna fast travel for us. I didn't think it was gonna be that short. Tutorials. Alright, cool. Man, if that was it... Hold on, so if I...
Let me be there for everyone.
Where's Cardathea?
As we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I went past her. There she is.
The power to split and merge matter.
So... Hold on, I have to do early access if I want to see if it does the same thing. It said it would...
Let me be there for everyone. As we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
It said it would affect story implications. But this is her just fighting the Lioness of Glory.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, that's all it does. Okay, well they didn't show that. I mean, I'll grind after stream, but... Okay. No. I want to know where Cardathea is now, damn it. Well, I guess we'll just chill with some of these, not that. I guess we'll just chill with some of the event quests, I suppose. I didn't think it was going to be that short. I would have just finished this all in its entirety yesterday. Kind of becomes a norm, huh? Damn, that means we're going to have to wait for either 18 days or the next update. Black hair, golden eyes, and outlander's clothing, and a tacit mark on your hand. As they say, duelists are drawn to one another. That can only mean... Oh god, the amount of Yu-Gi-Oh references that are going through my head. You just had to say duelist. You're the perfect player for Peaks of Prestige. What kind of name is that? Don't be so hasty, please don't go. I saw you wandering around, you're curious, aren't you? Give it a try. No thanks. I don't want to become one of those grinders always on their terminals. That's funny. Excellent question. As a die-hard fan, allow me to give you a rundown. So, Peaks of Prestige is a game inspired by Echo Gladiating. I know this is what they showed in the 2.4 special preview. Everyone's packed with surprises and possibility. But you're a traveler, right? All you have to do is download the game on your terminal and you'll be ready to dive in. This better not be no 100 gigabyte. If this is 100 gigabyte update like Call of Duty, hell no. Trust me, you won't regret trying it. Okay, so you're offering me a free game. Does it come with everything? So it's not pay to win like EA. Does it actually give you what you want? Of course it comes with rewards. Prestige points by battling others. Just adds up all echoes you use in game are separate from the ones you actually own. So you've got, say, 2,000 echoes stored in your terminal. They won't help you there. Not that anyone has that many echoes. Have a huge player base. You won't regret trying it. You're the one who put up all those ads. I'll be honest, I didn't see any of the ads. Come play Peaks of Prestige. Besides the special program, that's the only time I think I've seen the ad. No idea who made them either. Questionable methods aside, it's working. Might not have a huge player base yet, but trust me, sounds interesting. I guess we'll just boot up some of these event quests and see where it takes us. I don't know, man. Novice duelist. Wait. Finish deploying. You may now view in their deployment. 6 slots in 1 transformation area. So what is this? Magic the Gathering? On-hand area. View details. Damage 1! Actually, this kind of reminds me of Dungeon Dice Monsters. Oh, consumes energy. How do I get energy back? Why does he need to be placed on the other side? Hold L2. Wait, oh, I have to attack? Is this automatic or do I have to attack? That's right, you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. The Yu-Gi-Oh aggression is getting into me. Your Echo won the last battle. Okay. Echoes that are still alive will damage the opponent. Victory comes when your opponent's HP drops to 0. Of course it does. So you're telling me dude only has 2 HP while I have 16? Deploy 2 more echoes. Do they cause different... So if I wanted to... Oh, it's... Okay, it costs 1 energy per. Unneeded echoes to obtain more energy. Place an echo here to receive 1 point of energy. Oh, I gotta hold. Wait, what? Why is this not working? Select the card in your hand. Oh, in your hand. Whoops. We have one of you, so we'll just... That's why it wasn't working. Okay. So I always have to have energy. Defeat your opponent. Did I not deploy echoes? Are they not deployed? Okay, so I have to deploy everyone. Okay. Fine by me. Why would it have me reconstruct echoes though? That's weird. Look at that, just like Yami Yugi, heart of the cards, guide me as we cheat to victory. Such incredible strength right from the first match. Inviting you was definitely the right call. Ahem. Who are you, Kaiba boy? That was an absolutely brilliant duel. You are Furious himself in the flesh. Furious? What are you doing here? I can't believe I'm seeing you in person. The legendary customer service rep who set the world record for the fastest response time. I am Furious and I serve the finest company at peaks of prestige, customer service. Cool. What does that have to do with us? Because you're witnessing your duel, and even a newcomer your command. A strategy was truly remarkable. I just did what the tutorial said. You could rival even our top players, a rising star of the game. First ever Apex duelist. Who are we, Randy Orton? Can I start RKOing people now? Yes, let's make a bet. If you lose, you get an RKO out of nowhere. The highest title a duelist can achieve. I thought that was King of Games. To become an Apex duelist, you must defeat all 6 Lords of Prestige and collect their medals. Is this Pokemon now? The final Lord, known as the Conqueror Prestige, remains undefeated to this day. No one has ever qualified to challenge him. Identity is a complete mystery. Precisely correct. When I take on this challenge, I believe you can collect all 6 medals and rise to the first Apex duelist in this game's history. Is this just a ploy on that Ethereum Wars in HSR? By then we could use your story to hype the game, media and other stuff, blah blah blah, new champion. Hype the game, buy media, make a killing. Hype the game. You must have misheard me. The important thing is, I highly recommend you set your sights on becoming an Apex duelist. Yeah, no, I'm calling myself the King of Games. More importantly, make you a promise, journey will be filled with thrills and excitement. Sounds worth trying? Sure, we'll try. The options are yes or yes. First Lord of Prestige isn't far from here. It's a perfect place for a beginner to start climbing the ranks. Be around for a while if you want to trade in your prestige points. Okay. Enjoy your journey, duelist.
Special, and you'll be one step closer to victory.
New echo sets, new echoes. Okay. Well, I guess we'll check that out later. Reach the location of the first Lord of Prestige. Are we just taking... Excuse me, are we just taking them on one by one? Let's go to quests. We can check... we have 4 of these. This is Insomnoir. Let's do this last. This is just getting through the Bowser Castle stuff, so we'll check this out. Yes, I know what this means. You're just gonna take me to the next fast travel beacon. Between 8 and 12. What time is it? That's settings, not time. There's an actual clock, damn it. So we're good. Oh, is that in the morning, not at nighttime? Okay, that's morning time, not nighttime. Makes sense. Sure, we'll do 9. Alright, let's see what this does for us. I don't know, we're kind of sidetracking right now. I didn't think... I thought the quest was going to go on at least a little bit longer. Hello.
Rover, fancy running into you here.
Hello, our dear.
Want to dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these
Jeez, I need water. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem?
No, I did not. Cristoforo. What's he doing here?
Pilgrim Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
I take it this was probably taken before we went to Septimont. We just got from there and I already forgot.
Quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
Golden Anthem.
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna.
And yet we've spoken of it.
Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society.
Now they're a cult.
Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Isn't this part of Chacona's story quest?
Let me think.
It might be.
Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Look out! What just happened? Excuse me.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests.
I'm sure it does. It's you again.
Friends, it's been too long. I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
Says the one who just made that little conspiracy.
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons.
Of course you would know what happened, being the one who actually did that.
But then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets' Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, Well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser.
Yeah, I wonder why.
By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work.
Did you now? Why is this all convenient?
Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later. Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
That's when he's off to Septimon, isn't he? Little excerpt. Till the song drowns into the brilliance of the sunset.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
Is that really going to happen?
Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before.
That would be Chacona.
She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
So I was right, this is technically part of her story quest. Golden Anthem, quest unlocked. That's far away. Oh, that's actually right next to here. Let's go. Fast travel time. You know, I really wish for Nimbus Sanctum, I really wish they had a Dragon Ball reference and let us fly on a cloud. And we could call it Nimbus. Why not? We'll go do this quest.
In her world, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
Journey towards the dreams, all the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings, let the twilight soothe our skin.
Follow the song to find her.
Skyward forever, wild and free.
I need a full version of that. That's pretty good. I need a full version of that.
Rover, Carlotta, it's been too long.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little.
Sadly, I had to skip Chacona. Honestly, Cardathea was here. I just had to pull the trigger. You two knew each other as children.
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Chacona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
So, am I the only one thinking that Chacona and Carlotta would be, what is it? Would they be like the getting in trouble punk rocksters if this was Slice of Life? Or am I just reading too much into Rock as a Lady's modesty?
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Back then, Chacona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Then why is Chacona a wandering bard?
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling. But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music?
Tell her what's going on, give her the transcript.
Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 Sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster.
How do you know what music note we rambled on in? How sharp is C3 sharp?
Let me see. It should sound something like this. About that sharp, Rover.
Okay, cool. And just as grading.
I know, right? We should suggest to Miss Margarita that she add new signage. Sing with civility. It starts with us.
Can we discuss restaurant etiquette later?
Nope.
Of course. But I still need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours.
Have you tried listening to death metal? Or anything with the chugga chugga nonsense?
The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken. They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
That's okay. The Order of the Deep can't harm us one bit.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinasita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinasita.
What is codswallop?
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
Bro, she's giving us the puppy dog eyes. How can we say no?
I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
Safekeeping. Sure.
Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
You just looked at it once?
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
Knock yourself out. Seeing is believing. I'm well prepared. I'm ready to fight. Okay, try to kill us. Let's go. Let's do it.
Of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
Well, she's definitely summoning an Echo army that's on its way. I guess this is where we'll truly see if Cardathia is underpowered.
They are just like the
Oh,
ones
Trial
that attacked
Resonator.
us in Red-
I mean, I did kind of skip out on Chacona, but... Ooh, she goes in. Defeat the Daemons. I hope she... Okay, I have a weapon level 80 and she's doing alright. Okay. Let's at least try to get to her other form. Let's see what happens.
Repent, for silence beckons.
That transition and the transition in her voice is so amazing. We do have Cancerella that can heal as well.
Wind call. Waves follow.
I forgot she has a gun.
A perfect chord.
Wait. Oh. Okay. So I was stuck on it.
Charge forth with me.
Okay, Cardiff is actually going in. Bro, she's only Resonator rank 40. Level 40. I guess we can do this and heal. We'll just heal her. Why not?
Oh, this will be fun.
I'm kind of waiting to see if we have a big echo that doesn't want to appear.
One is the sound.
Because then we'll just take him out.
Scales purified. Finality.
Okay, Fleur-de-Lis is a badass. I'm pretty sure she's OP.
Charge forth with me.
Even Resonator level 40, she's doing this well. Is it because of her attack and other stuff? I really want to use her ult, but not on some small fry. I mean, she still is struggling a little bit, but... Damn! Alright, alright. Poor Diggy Duggy. Isn't that Diggy Duggy? I think it is. Careful, careful.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
Mr. C3 Sharp.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest. In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is.
Are we going into her book? Truth of the Daemons. Just attune melodies and reshape into a realm. Huh.
This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
That music sheet is no ordinary piece of music, is it?
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
Interesting.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence.
Unless there's a resonator involved.
Yes. Someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Just like everybody else. Pick this option and find out how the story unfolds. That's the only one we can choose. Will these daemons affect Raguna?
Imagination knows no bounds, if left unchecked.
Does this change the story?
Incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Panic in Raguna. The real ending still has some missing pieces. Let's try again. Replay story. Resume from choices. Oh, okay, so...
If the daemons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. It may be an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
You realize people's interpretation and imagination in music and poems are what brought these daemons into being. Oh, that was actually the right choice, okay. Why did it say...
Music and poetry are born from kindness and hope.
Grrr.
Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities.
Why would it tell me to do the other choice and then go back and do the other one, saying the first one was wrong?
Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch. The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? Which instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Kona's expertise, we will uncover the truth.
And Opal?
Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
So, where do we start?
If we find melodies connected to the Poets Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go. Onward to new melodies.
Onward, Sir Honkers.
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint.
Head to the target location.
Carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
I forgot. We can pick some stuff up by hitting these in the water. Where are we? Oh, Wailing Ascent. Oh, we're around here. Okay. Oh, that's a wing ray. Okay. Honestly, I hardly... Once you have all the fast travel points unlocked, I hardly ever go anywhere. Isn't that one of the... That is. I'm gonna go collect that real quick. I think I need more of these for Ascension materials. There we go. Oh, did I actually go to the next area where we're supposed to? Trial Resonator left the party. Oh. Sorry, those are important.
I really admire the wind. It's free to go
Those are
anywhere
important
without
game, I'm
restraint.
sorry.
If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Okay, now that's fun. I forgot how fun this was with echoes. I was kind of just letting Chacona take over. Her voice is really beautiful. What is this place?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise. This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment.
We came at such a beautiful time.
What's wrong? You seem troubled.
Have you found any leads?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind.
I like her
To
way
be
of
honest,
thinking.
I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck.
Bottleneck?
Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word.
What? Okay. That's cute.
So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head.
Okay, Einstein.
You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
She is so adorable. So did an apple hit you?
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
Aww. She is so adorable. An apple? Nani?
Try it.
Wait, what? Where the hell she get an apple? Huh? Okay,
It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
this is literally background worthy.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story.
Really?
Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end. I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Find the instrument. Use a sensor to fast locate. Isn't she just gonna take us to it? Fast locate. So many places. Investigate.
A flute. But it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe. A harp. It's in excellent condition, but its tone's flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
Well then. No more boxes to break? Alright.
Is that a lute? Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you!
Uh-oh. The peanut gallery is here.
It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the society.
Which is to say, it holds the melodies they left behind.
You want to stop us in our tracks, do you? Wait, it's been a minute. Oh, so if it's been a minute, she keeps her ultimate in her other form.
For silence beckons.
Okay, that's good to know.
Winds call, waves follow. One is the sound.
Surge a deep breath forth in fury.
I mean, if all you guys are gonna stay piled up into one area. Let's see that ult. That is still so epic, dude. I am never gonna get over that. That is so epic.
The trial is never done.
Let the show begin!
I'll keep you company. Oh, this will be fun.
Her ultimate is just so epic, and she's almost she's almost down on health.
We'll face judgment. Crumble. You won't.
The timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for.
How is this undamaged or anything?
Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
It certainly has a style of a poet.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
Sing, Rover, sing!
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
We haven't?
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
She is so adorable when she does a little head dip.
Now, it's in the lute's hands. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Are we in the book or a Somme
Listen.
Noir?
I hear something up ahead. It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving.
Interrogation?
Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented. We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within them.
I guess I'll let her finish. I don't really want to cut her off. An old man.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful. The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd. If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions. Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Listen to the voices.
This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify it.
Listen to the voices in our head.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth?
What are you thinking?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you. To that end, he stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society, using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words. Words and music are weapons without form.
I knew this was to be our fate. From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to? All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works, yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence.
The Poet Society. The Poet Society discovered the Sentinel's true form.
That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower. To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
I understand what Farrell was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry what we hope to be the truth to our graves.
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen. During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
I don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poet Society would never place a curse on Raguna. The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
And we're falling? What was with the little falling?
A study? Chacona, are we... Chacona?
Are we okay?
We must have gotten separated. Chacona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies.
Who's that in the background?
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky. I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong. They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Why do I feel like we're in the Matrix? I just get the feeling of the Matrix. Can we... Oh, I can't even use anything. Who are you?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings aflame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
Let's follow her for now. Okay, alright, what's down here though? Scattered journal pages. Is that it?
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof, but her true melody is both heavy and fragile.
Oh, is she young Chacona?
Chacona Toccata.
I just figured it out.
As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
Rover? Rover, are you all right?
You're tall again.
Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
Don't tell her what you saw. Recount what you saw? Is this gonna change what happens?
I
Screw
just
it.
walked into a study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work. She mentioned a name. Chikona Takata.
That's literally her name, Rover.
I see. I don't know who you met, but Takata is my family name. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Just call me Chikona. We don't need to overcomplicate things.
This is why everyone goes by a first name. Anime, gotcha, video game.
Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next.
Next is to stop the order.
Yes, clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
To the cathedral. That is far away. I seen the little cat's paw thinking we could run, but we are not doing that. All the way to the... It's been so long since we've been to the Order of the Deep. It's also been so long since we've been here and looking at this spot. Where? No, that's the sensor. There we go. We got another one. Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Where is... Let's see. We need to go over here, don't we? Oh, shoot. I forgot. No. If I want to change the little glider thing, I got to do that for everyone separately. Damn, that sucks. Is this high enough to jump? It is, okay. Let's go smack the ground.
Have you found her yet?
Who are we looking for?
No.
She's not here either. Greetings, sisters. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
What are you all doing here? Those are some very fine robes.
We're in the Order's choir. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsal started.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the Sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
You and Chikona realize that these criminals are in fact members of the Golden Anthem.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
That way we go. Interesting. The Order probably took her somewhere, didn't they? Look for the source of the sound. Oh, you're just right here around the corner? Okay. You think they would do at least better someone trying to find someone who's hiding?
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate. And you are?
My name is Chikona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right.
Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
What? Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns. You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
Quiet you. I suppose we do. Quiet, Chacona. Damn it. Look at her exposing us. Tell me what's troubling you.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day. What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets. Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shear's voices are in perfect harmony. But I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I know. I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals. The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all.
But your singing just now was beautiful.
That song just now? I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
Oh, I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Uh-huh. No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
Sure, we'll stay for it. I feel like I'm back in school in this one. Her book? Songs of the Old Days.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like...
A song to glorify the Order's reign. Triumph victory song for the knights. So we get 6 of these every 24 hours. Okay. Pointless noise.
Sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven. Someone's approaching the stage.
Degenerates! Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea? The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel? We didn't fight for the Sentinel or for the damned Order. We fought for ourselves. You're nothing but hypocrites.
This is madness! Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately. Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity.
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sent to fight at Whisperwind Haven? I must see it for myself.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poets' Society.
The cathedral's gate is open. We should leave now.
Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. The odd tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time, no more climbing walls. Understood? It wasn't just for fun. I was trying to... There, I understand. You've always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and snuck out to take a closer look. Wait. Is it raspberry? My favorite. Huh? Ow! Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. Maybe one day it's mistakes like this. Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them? Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
Our little thumb up gesture.
Racer did wonderfully.
Gets me every time.
Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinel.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. The hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony. So, what did you see in Razor's melody?
The hymn's backstory.
The Poets' Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets' Society. Did you find any other clues?
Straight into a different melody again, say nothing.
Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost.
That's funny.
If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
I'm gonna keep messing with her if we're gonna get responses like that. Where are we going? Whisperwind Haven? I'm pretty sure we're just getting more of her backstory, aren't we? Oh. It's literally right here. There's no reason to fly.
I've heard of these knights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood.
Swords
There
and
seem to be
Nightmare.
any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first.
How do I do this again? I forgot for a moment. I forget this is in the game sometime. Low-key, it would also be cool if we could just transform into like any echo and do this. Oh, y'all can fight over there. Go ahead. I was gonna hear what that noise was over there, but screw it. War notes. Anything else after this? Nope.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered the area looking for inspiration. To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
Head to the last spot depicted in the records. Let's go, Wingray. Oh, we're just going over there. Oof. Wait. Yes, there we go. Aw. Stupid cliff. Ah. I've been looking for those recently, and then yet here I am, getting so many of them now. I think that's like the third or fourth one.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking. What is it? Has anything come to mind?
It's the wind.
Yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us.
What are you doing?
Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere.
You know, Chakona would so fit in right away and rock as a lady's modesty.
Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was he? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration. Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
Well, that was kind of easy. Actually, that was easy. Thought it would have taken us a little bit longer.
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon Oleum?
Yep. The majestic steed carved on the lithograph looks the same as the sentinel you saw before. Like twins.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order. We must confront his lies and put an end to these Daemon incidents. But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root and grow.
Yes. Let's get going then. We'll go back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
So this ends at Margarita's. Interesting. I wonder if Cristoforo is making an appearance again then. Probably not, because we don't know that he is actually in cahoots with Forlova. Well, Rover, don't we know? Us as the player.
Miss Margarita!
Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Chacona.
Two of you already know each other.
Oh, Miss Chacona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times. Helps bring in the crowds.
Who isn't a regular here?
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita.
I guess anyone from
The
Jinjo?
rumors circulating lately about the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share. Could you help us gather everyone?
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
We found a lot. You and Chacona take your place on an impromptu stage, the curtain poised to rise.
Over. We'll begin when you're ready.
Let's do it. I believe in you. The stage is set.
The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act.
Where did we get this
We all know
stage?
how that tale ended.
This stage is
A
amazing.
great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem, and yet, not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets faced their end.
They did not surrender to hatred. Should we even use these? I'm pretty sure that's what it
As the
is.
fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments. Or perhaps they fell silently toward death. If the poets truly meant to curse Raguna, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguna? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No.
You notice Chacona deliberating something?
Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Oh, that went swell.
This can't... this is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Gloria, is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something?
When do we not discover anything?
The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
I knew he would come back.
A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity.
Don't you dare taint our girl.
The speech you made just now. You're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, Such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Don't you dare taint our baby girl. How dare you?
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright. Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds, locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings, attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one. Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise?
You'll never know unless you try.
Will they dare to reach for the skies, after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect, or to harm? That is the question. Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
Mysterious, isn't he?
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival.
How's everything on your end?
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library. It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about.
Resonator?
His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find.
Splendid work.
We should also share these findings with Chacona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
And where did she go? No sign of Chacona. Aw, where'd you go, baby girl?
That's strange. She was just there a moment ago.
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace. And she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Chacona?
Miss Chacona? She was squirreling off towards the harbor earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word. She did look quite down, though. I've never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
Head to the harbor. No, we must not let our baby girl be down. We must get her warm and fuzzy feeling in her tum-tum back. Switch that back before I try to use flight and I'm using the sensor all over the place. Earlier before.
young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome.
How dare you? Don't you dare taint our baby girl.
You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns, and the Golden Anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the Golden Anthem responded.
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Renacita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land? Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yes? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
And what of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation. It exists forever, and you can never defeat it.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas with that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
She was banished before?
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Chacona Takata, blaspheming against the Sentinel. So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damned horse? The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. It almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this Sentinel of yours every night, then.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard!
You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy. Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Takata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away. Isn't this what you're afraid of? You've unraveled the hand behind it all, but the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth. And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day. Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow? Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss Poet.
Well, whatever the choice, we're gonna be on her side no matter what.
Is this Jacona's sheet music? She was here. The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this. Jacona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be?
The title of this section.
It's a golden anthem. An interrogation room. Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies. The girl in the Poets Society's study must have been Jacona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix. But why was she there? And why are the Takata family and the Poets Society accused of the same crime?
Because they're one and the same? Stand beside the girl.
Thank you for understanding everything.
You talking to me? You can see us now?
Is there anyone else here besides you?
Suppose you're right, unless you want to count Abby. This didn't happen last time. You're Chacona, right?
You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust. I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Chacona Takata.
What really happened back then?
Let me tell you, the story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs to me, Chacona Takata.
Golden Anthem.
This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguna. Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Toccata family. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy, but my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away.
Was the fire in the Pilgrim Sail really an accident?
As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the Pilgrim's Sail from Brant. Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing. No food, no water, nothing. And there were only 3 fools on board. As for the fire, the poets started it themselves. In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on fire, and met their ends in the flames. In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage.
Poets gave their legacy to the Toccata family. Already cursed. Probably the first one from what this seems.
The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto Pilgrim's sails. Then, it was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me the key. The smile on his face.
Okay, so it regenerates over time. That's what I wanted to
See
know.
it as a burden, my child.
I figured.
Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others. Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Toccata.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him. Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet, I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity like none other. I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment.
Man, why does everyone have a tragic backstory in this game?
The Poet Society
Just like
and our
everywhere
family
else.
could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, that someone has come. She has reached the inverted tower. Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about my next meal, wandering from place to place, being chased by acolytes. I'm used to it. But this time, I have you and my friends with me.
I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that stage tomorrow, the Order will not stand idly by. He might even come after you and Carlotta.
Then let them come. We will cut them down one by one.
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past. There are hints of the sea inside Chacona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time, the story ends differently.
Let's go make the impossible happen one more time. Just like Neo, we already know what we have to do.
This song, it's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings. Let the twilight soothe us.
Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
This game just has such beautiful moments in it.
A penniless bard and the laureate roving in a foreign land. Together, we rise up against the Order of the Deep itself. But as long as the seeds of doubt are planted, the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite to forge its true gold.
Not gonna lie, that cutscene hit me in the feels a bit.
There! Now how's that for a story worth telling?
Just like A Knight's Tale.
Speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice.
Wouldn't that be Jack and the Beanstalk? No.
The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant.
Why am I thinking of that Bang Boo Squire from ZZZ? That little event we did.
I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep or Knight of Raguna. But still, I shall lead the charge. Yahoo! Mount up, Sir Knight! To battle we go!
Your summer will never wither. Reveal the truth on stage between 12 and 16. Let's make an entrance worth having, shall we? Oh, is it early? What time is it in game right now? What time is it in game? What is... Oh, adventures. It's at this time again. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Pretty sure this is PM, so let's skip all this. Oops. Skippy skip. Let's see how this ends. Take center stage and reveal the truth. We're right by her side. Well, worst case scenario, if we have to have an all-out fight with the Order, we have the Montellis and the Phasaelias on our side. Honestly, what could go better?
As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell. This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy. They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the Order. This is how their music became known to all. Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order. Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much? People of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures? Why did none of the fools that boarded the pilgrim sail ever thank the Sentinel?
Making their move. Cut them down.
Imperator and Raguna have always stood united, yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Chicona Takata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of the law at the Order Penitentiary.
Nah. Since we're rebellious, we're gonna give you a DX suck it. Suck it, bro. Suck it, blue. They are blue. That works too.
Is that so? And what are the charges this time, if I may ask?
Hell yeah, there she is. There is that confidence.
Blasphemy!
Oh! The same old tricks again! Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
And we're coming in on a wing ray?
Damnation. She's not working alone!
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below. Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
That was amazing and true fool performance. We came in like the fool's trope.
Phew.
A
masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order. But that's a story for another time.
What, would you rather we come in like Batman? You know, we could have so came in like Spider-Man right there, too. On another note.
You know what this means for you, right? Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the laureate.
I told you I'd stand by your side.
I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order.
So I guess that makes us partners in crime. That's funny.
Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be. Well then.
This room
is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, you step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time, sinner against the Sentinel.
But you.
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade.
Man, Chakona is so well written. She is amazing, so well written. She is so adorable.
Do you feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole. Thank you, Rover. I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard. The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories about you with me.
Aw, that's cute. That's amazing.
By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him.
Playwright?
I'm not entirely sure who he really is, but my guess is that he might be the Resonator who's been working with the Order.
keep that in mind. And come to find out, we find more later about that.
Here, you can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission.
Where are you going? What kind of mission?
An escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story.
Then I...
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise. About the song I wrote you. We will meet again, and I'll sing it for you, I swear. After all, we're partners in crime now.
It's a little bit interesting she didn't come with us to Septimon. An apple. What a fitting end to the story.
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped.
Of course he'd be working for the Order.
You sought to revive the blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguna City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos.
So we are a long way away from actually making Renacida without crime and other stuff.
Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
I've never trusted either one of these ever since we first stepped foot in Renacida.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
Wait. You were the one who led the Poets Society to that lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration. Why are you doing this?
As you've said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid. There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar? Ah, Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity? Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
Well then. I guess Golden Anthem complete. I guess moreover that was Chacona's story quest. How the story unfolds to earn additional rewards. Oh, that's why it gives it to us. Okay. Resume from choices. Oh, so, okay.
Maybe because you went to Avenolium and uncovered some of the truth the Order is desperate to hide. It will take a lot more than that to even leave a scratch on you. Perhaps they're having someone else do their dirty work. That just makes finding the one pulling the strings a top priority.
I guess when I fully get these, I think I'll just fully skip through them or whatever. We'll just skip through and get our choices. Well, we kind of already went through her story, so we'll just get those within time. Requiem Cantor. That was beautiful. I can't wait till we meet Chacona again. So that makes us at... I don't know what the next one I'll check out is. I think this is some noir stuff, isn't it? Yeah, we'll probably check this out later, though. I don't know. I was going to try to keep it short-ish today, but... I don't know. The main story was kind of short. I probably could have done that all yesterday, and then we could have just... I kind of knew Chacona's story quest event. I didn't know how much of it was like animated and then cutscene wise that we had, so I guess I could have looked into that, but then they dropped the story, so I guess we ended up just doing that. So I think tomorrow we'll probably just take a break from this a little bit. I do want to check out Claire Obscure, so I think we're going to be checking that out tomorrow, probably on the Xbox stream, so I'm looking forward to that. And I did say if we did finish Zenless and Wuthering Waves update, we would do it Sunday, which is tomorrow at time of recording, so I think we're going to do that tomorrow. I don't know how long we'll go for.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
Shush. Sorry, Rover. But we'll check it out tomorrow. I don't know how long for. If it's like really, really good, we'll probably go for a while before we do a stop for a little bit. But other than that, thank you everyone for watching. And without further ado, I must bid you all adieu. So goodbye. And good night, bang. And I will see you later, everybody.